Welcome back to day 29 of the Brand Personalization video marketing course. Now here in the last couple days we're going to be covering some very important subjects, so make sure to watch the last few, especially day 28 if you haven't already seen it. Basically showing how to rank your videos and how I was even able to outrank the promoted videos on YouTube. Today we're going to be covering insights and how to monitor your videos, but first let's go to the course channel so that way we can get our updates. Okay, as you can see, we are right on track for the 30-day 50K challenge. We have a total of 3,898 channel views. Total upload views, 48,497. We have a total of 1,549 subscribers and 3,358 friends. So all in all, we're doing pretty good. And we're going to start today's lesson with how to monitor your videos. And it's very important not only to publish content, but also know what's going on with it, who's sharing it, who's stealing it, and basically keeping track of is there content that you shouldn't be associated with? Is someone just stealing your content and claiming it as their own? So whenever we get into marketing, we have to look at a total online branding outcome, not just pushing out a few videos to YouTube. So first we're going to head over to Google. So let's say that we just want to check real quick and see how many of our videos are being spread across the web. So the first thing you want to check on is your username itself. Okay, you'll notice that whenever we just type in the name, the fact that it's including several different names, it's going to say showing results for, and then include the spaces, which is going to be a broad term. That's really not going to help us out too much, so we need to narrow it down a little bit and do an exact match. Now as soon as we do this, we can see that we are across the internet 4,470 times. So this is going to be different websites that are pulling your videos, and this is also going to include whenever your videos are shared on other social networks. Now the way that we're going to check and see if anybody is stealing our content is using a different operator. Now, if you remember a few lessons back, I was talking about the importance of putting certain words in your video titles. And the fact that every lesson is day whatever, and then whatever the topic is, and then by brand personalization. That's not just for brand awareness or for people to see oh well, that was another video put out by BP. Instead, you'll see the real reason why I make sure that everything is titled the same, and you need to be doing this with your own videos as well. So the only thing that's constant is day and then brand personalization. You want to put the quotes around any combining words. Okay, so we see that we are 20,700 results. And if you're on the main Google page, then this is going to be showing, results from different websites and everything else. So what you want to do is come down and find more videos. You can also do this by going to the video search. Now, as soon as we're in the video section, this is just going to be our videos. So as I scroll through, I'm going to look for different websites that the same videos are listed on. In this case, this is where I was syndicating the videos to other video sharing sites, so that way I can do the demonstration for tomorrow. But as I'm looking, I want to make sure that they all say uploaded by me. Okay, Moby Picture, that's me. I ended up doing all these on the same day, so if I see that it says 1 day ago, then I don't even need to check that, just because I know what day I submitted the videos on about 30 different video sharing sites. Now, with this example, I know that that's not me because that's September 20th. So when we go there, we're going to see a site that actually stole the content. They're not even embedding the videos. They actually downloaded the videos, then re-uploaded as their own. And this site is even cocky enough to say, we are the best video community in the world thanks to our competitors. And then it mentions Dailymotion and YouTube and all them. And I'm not going to hit play, but if I were to hit play, then it's also going to embed it's also going to embed ads inside the video. So they're monetizing around the video and inside the video themselves. I get absolutely no credit for this, no backlinks, no nothing. So this would definitely be a site that, if this happened with your own videos, you'd want to fill out a DMCA, which is Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and have it taken down. Okay. Going on, I see 2 more videos. And the reason I said you want to make sure that they're uploaded by you, this is the unethical part of the business that I was saying that I'm trying to get people to stay away from. This is 2 instances of my videos being downloaded, then re-uploaded, so they can sell their own product or whatever service they're trying to promote or pimp out. I'll get back to those in a second. Now this one is a friend of mine. She was just mentioning that I helped her out. So shout outs are always a good thing. And then this last video here is another example of someone stealing content. But I've already filled out the DMCA on these 2 videos right here. So let's go ahead and check these out. Basically, they stole the title here, and then they put in their own tags and description. And it's sad that people do this kind of thing, but it does happen. And if you click on show more, you can see the tags that they put in there. And if you click on the statistics, you can definitely tell that's not one of my videos. So since we're looking at the statistics of the video, let's go ahead and look at the real version. And just to show you real quick, the way that you fill out the DMCA before I leave this page, if you click on flag is inappropriate, select reason, infringes my rights, and then infringes my copyright. And basically what that's going to be doing is that's going to be saying you can't do anything from this page, and then they send you to a help article, and then from there you have to put in the links to the infringing video and then your own, and then fill out a form and everything. And it saddens me that it's such a tedious process just to protect your own content, but that has to be done. Anyway, let's go back to the real version of this video so that way I can show you the good stuff. Now, as you can see, the real version of this has almost 6,500 views. We have almost 1,300 likes, and I can tell someone was mistaken and accidentally did the thumbs down. Maybe they were dyslexic that day. And then we have 931 comments. Now, if we do view more, you'll see the rest of the description in there. You can see the tags that I have. But here's one thing you probably know about, but just in case you don't. I just mentioned it with the other one, but whenever you click on the statistics, basically that's going to show all the major life cycles of the video. It's going to show when it first appeared on different sites and things like this. And then if there's any honors for the video, those will be listed down here at the bottom. As you can see, I was number 60 most discussed, number 86 top favored, and number 80 for top rated in education for the month. And if anyone has a problem with the length of my videos, go check out the education section. We're in the same category as Harvard, Yale, MIT, places like that. And some of those lectures are topping 2 hours. So if you see any of those, then my 15-20 minute videos are going to be like a quick blip. So this is the public statistics. So let's go ahead and go into the private. Up here at the top you'll see Insight Stats. And basically this is the total background of what's going on with your videos. This slider right here, basically you can select what time frame you want to look at, and you can just slide the bottom bar, you can slide the top bar, that way you can focus in and get an idea of why it was so popular that day or that week, or let's say that you had a product launch that went out and you want to see what kind of engagement you had for that certain week. You can also select one day here or the week, and if this was over a month old or 3 months, whatever, then these options up here would be available. And then if you come down, you'll see the graph where you can look at daily totals, 7-day totals, 30-day totals, and even break it down into regional popularity. And for this type of video, we actually rank just as well, if not better, in some of the countries like Taiwan and Philippines, Vietnam, places like that, because a lot of those countries are havens for outsourcing. So a lot of times whenever there's instructional videos, either people that are having work done will send a video to show someone how they want their work done, and a lot of times the managers or the owners of those companies will have their people watch videos. So don't be surprised when you see statistics like this, depending on what kind of niche you're in. But it's always a good idea to know where your people are coming from, how many times they've viewed, things like this. And Insights is going to show you a wealth of information. So right now we're just on views. Let's go over to discovery. And then from here we can look at the links that actually went to this video. So you can see we're doing very well in YouTube search. And then external site, that would be being embedded in your blog and things like this, or when other people syndicate your content and put it in their blog. No link refer, basically that would be if someone just sent someone a direct link and they went to it. This is very common in like Facebook messages or email post. And then YouTube channel page, that's pretty self-explanatory. Related videos, basically if someone clicks on the video on the side. YouTube other pages, and no link refer is also here on the bottom too for mobile and embedded player. And YouTube does a pretty good of documenting what things are, so you can click on the question mark to get some more information, or you can click on the links themselves to dig down a little bit deeper, just see what the content is. Now when you get into demographics, okay, it's better to show the whole span on the demographics, but this isn't perfect, but it gives you a good idea of what your target market is, who is actually watching. Are they male? Are they female? What kind of age range? And when you start looking at statistics like this, then that better helps you gauge the way that you should be putting the content out there. If you think that you're targeting teens and then you see that it's mainly 60-year-old women, then you're definitely going to change the way that you approach the message that you're trying to put out there. So when you see who is actually watching, then you can mold your information around who is actually visiting. Now with the community, you can see what the top countries are and everything. And again, it's pretty well documented as far as what things are and what you do with them. With the community, basically that would be who's commenting, favoriting. So you can see how many people have shared, how many people have rated. You can check your comments. And then your favorites. And basically you can gauge by individual or groups of hundreds. And that really doesn't matter as much, but basically, just to give you a quick example, if you group it together, favorites per 100 views, so you can see Vietnam and United States in the top two, but as soon as we group, then that changes drastically. So it's a good idea to go through each of the features of Insights, so that way you can see how your message is being delivered, who's watching it, and then basically check yourself to see if you need to change the way that you're putting the information out there. And with hotspots, we don't have enough information to populate the graph right now, but basically this is going to show how long people are watching, did they click through annotations, things like this. And right now we're just doing single video. You can do the exact same thing with all of your videos to get a better idea of where you're at and what kind of engagement that you're getting from your people. So I would say this is pretty much invaluable, because it's kind of like, let's say for example you go to a mall, and then the first thing that you're confronted with is a big sign that says "You are here" with a big map. It's the same thing with any type of marketing or anything that you're doing in business or in life in general. If you don't know where you are, then you can't get to where you're going. So hopefully this helps with monitoring your videos and also with your insights. And one thing that maybe I should go ahead and mention, since it's very related, let me go back to Google real quick. I'm just going to show you a quick little tip to automate the monitoring when you're using Google. Okay, we're just going to use this as a quick example. But if you don't want to actively monitor, then what you can do is come down to the bottom of the page, actually let's go into the videos, and right here it'll say create a video alert. So if you click on this, basically you're going to select your video, the frequency of how often you want the emails. For volume, do all results. That way nothing is going to get past the filters. Basically anything that Google finds, it's going to send to you. And then you put in the email address you want everything sent to, and then just click on create alert, and then basically Google is going to let you know every single time that it finds something. So that's a quick little tip, and I wanted to go ahead and mention that. So any way that you can automate any task, then after you understand what the task is and what has to be done, then that's the time that you want to get into a little bit of automation. Until you fully understand what the process is or what it's doing, then it's best to do things manually, so that way you understand why it works and how it works, and you know that things are being done right. So hopefully that's going to help you in your journey. Tomorrow is going to be the end of the course. So thank you for following along for the full 30 days. And as usual, if you have any questions, leave me a message or post a comment in the course channel or at youtube.com/brand personalization. I'm still going to be posting updates after the course, and anything related to course updates or any changes with YouTube, things like that, I'll still make sure to cover. So I've had a few people asking, what about after the 30 days and things like this. So I just wanted to go ahead and assure you that this is still going to be a live channel. We're just not going to be doing daily lessons and things like that. But anything related to video marketing will be in this course. And then coming up, we have an SEO and a WordPress course coming up. So if you want to create a blog or know how to promote it and get it out there and start ranking it on Google, then that's going to be a definite watch for you. So till tomorrow, hopefully we will have busted the 30-day 50K challenge, and you will be a complete master of everything that you're going to do with video marketing. And tomorrow you're going to see what it looks like to have your content on well over 800 different sites, well, that you control. So big difference there. So till next time, this is Dustin with Brand Personalization. Take care.